Hey everybody, Danny here with Danny Murphy Associates at First Team Real Estate. We're doing our market update here. We're in mid-January 2026. Happy New Year, everybody. It's kind of fun for us. You have all this crap in front of us because in our business, we're doing marketing stuff all the time. So we order all our marketing materials and we'll get like 250,000 pieces in boxes for marketing throughout the year. So now we have to figure out where to put it all. So if you're wondering why does it look like a storage unit in here, it's because right now it is with all of our marketing materials for this year. So but this is kind of the other thing I want to talk about too is we do a vision board every year and it's kind of fun. We put out all of our goals, business goals, personal goals, financial goals, and then we sort of follow that up with the things that kind of motivate us and make us happy and drive us and help us kind of hit those targets, right? And so we're kind of done with business planning for the year, and now it's time to go out and execute and have fun and help lots of clients, which is really what this is about. So from a market update perspective, currently there's about 3,025 homes on the market in Orange County. That's well below the typical average this time of the year before the pandemic. But it's coming off of a low of 2,742 homes at the lowest point here at the end of December of 2025. So we're starting to kind of creep back up. We're seeing some inventory come online, and we'll continue to see that rise here until probably July, right? So it'll keep increasing. So if you're a buyer, have faith, stay positive. You'll see more and more properties come on the market here as the months go by. If you're a seller and you're ready to be on the market, this is a great time to be on the market because as you can see, we're in a low inventory point right now, but the buyers are out. The buyers are stoked. Interest rates actually hit. It's funny, like a week ago when we talked, things have changed a lot. So interest rates went down into the high fives, and they hit a over 3-year low last week because of things that were happening with the not so much with the Federal Reserve and what they're doing with rates, but it's because of some of the things that the administration is proposing to do to get interest rates down. The Treasury is going to buy back mortgage-backed securities, so that's helping bring rates down a little bit. And then there's some other things that are going to be proposed that I think are making people hopeful that we could see rates maybe in the high fives. So right now they're in the high fives, low sixes. They've been pretty steady in the low sixes the last couple months, but I think if we see them in the fives, it's really going to accelerate things. Buyers will be out. But that said, we're not necessarily seeing a lot of price appreciation. The estimates for this year are between 1% and 3% appreciation, or really flat to 3%. So even if the buyer activity picks up, it just means that right now the average days on market is 75 days in Orange County. That could come down a bit, and it is coming down a bit since more buyers are out. Interest rates are pretty good. One thing I'll say though, that expired, so there's still a lot of properties that get marketed and put on the market and they don't sell. And so in the last rolling 30 days, we've had over 4,600 homes expire and not sell. So we've had almost 5,000 sellers that wanted to sell their property and do other things in their life that weren't able to do it. And that's a lot when you consider we only have 3,000 properties for sale and 5,000 expired. That means we had more people that wanted to do things that can't because they weren't marketed right, they weren't priced right, they weren't working with the right team. And so it's still really important, even in a low inventory market and environment, to have the right team that's consulting you on market trends, on pricing trends, helping you prepare your house properly, make it look as good as it possibly can, staging, virtual staging, the marketing, the pricing, our relationships that we have with agents. We're constantly talking and interacting with other agents, and a lot of times, these relationships go a long way and they make a big difference because good agents they want to work with other good agents and our clients. So, you can still sell a property or not sell it at all. The volume so far this year is down compared to this time last year. So again, buyers are out, but there's just not a lot of homes for sale, and so that's a thing. And we are, for the first time, we have more homeowners that have mortgage rates at 6% or higher than there are homeowners that have mortgage rates of 3% or lower. So we're starting to see all those people that had low interest rates. It's been years now of higher rates and people keep buying homes. So now we have a big population of homeowners that have interest rates that are 6% or higher. And so what's nice about that, I guess, if there's a silver lining, is that when rates do start to come down, those people will start to refinance. They'll be wanting to buy and sell and move, and so we'll start seeing some inventory free up and some activity and movement from those people that go, oh gosh, I have a 6.5% mortgage rate. I can buy a different home and I can get in the high fives, for example. That's a good deal for them. So we'll start seeing inventory free up because of that. So lots always happening in our market. A lot of trends. Things are always changing. Really, literally, day to day, week to week, month to month. So we're here to kind of keep you up to speed on that, help educate you on what's happening in the market, to tell you what we're up to, how we help our clients. We're going to unpack these boxes so that we can get our marketing machine going and make sure that we're communicating with all of our current clients and future clients. So we are here to help you with all your real estate needs, and reach out to us anytime. Thanks.